Joined by Anthony Gose here, Toronto Blue Jays prospect out here at the Arizona Fall League. What have you been working on the most?
Consistency with my swing, path of my swing, my approach, and just refining my skills as an offensive player, trying to just get better every day and keep progressing.
Going from the middle of this season to the Fall League, what's been the difference? What's been the biggest change for you?
About the middle of the season is when my swing started to kind of break down and flaws started to become, more visible and easier to take notice of. And now coming through, coming into the fall, started out pretty good and got off to a pretty decent start for myself. And now I'm starting to cool down here, and once again the swing is starting to kind of break down. So I got to kind of find the consistency and what I'm looking for, what I need, where I need to be, and how I'm going to be able to do it on a daily basis.
Can you tell us about this swing a little bit? What's breaking down? What seems to be the problem?
There wasn't. It was kind of a breakdown, but just being able to be consistent with more pitches. I was mainly fastball hitter, and I haven't been able to handle breaking balls. So I'm kind of going back to scratch again and starting over, trying to find a swing and a pad that's going to allow me to be able to hit multiple pitches in multiple zones at numerous in different counts at different times during a bat.
Now, the goals you mentioned for yourself, you mentioned earlier, are those your own goals, or were those things that the organization sent you down here and said, hey, we want you to work on these specific things while you're here?
It's a bit of both, I guess you could say. I mean, they obviously want me to get better offensively. I want to get better offensively because I know what's at stake, going to the big leagues, and they're not going to put me there unless I do, progress and get better, with some of those goals and, offensive, I guess, things I have to work on.
So everybody knows that you're fast, very, very speedy guy. Have anybody ever timed you in the 40?
No, I've never run a 40.
Okay. Just a thought I'd ask.
They get you from first to third yet?
Yeah, first to third.
I don't know. There might be, somebody who's got me. I don't really know the time. I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to it.
We're out of state, guys, and on the way over here, everybody was like, "Wait till you see this guy run."
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just run. So to me, it's just not something normal and natural, and I guess for others, it's a bigger thing.
It's amazing to watch. Let me tell you.
Well, to that point, and now speaking of stolen bases and all, do you see, as you're moving up the chain within the levels, do you see that these guys have better pickoff moves? Are you stealing these bases more on skill, or is it just pure speed right now as you're learning the intricacies of the running game as you climb the ladder here?
If it was 2 years ago, I'd tell you it was predominantly speed. Mm-hmm. And last year I took a big hit, and it was a humbling experience for me. Last year going through the Florida State League, I stole 45 bases, but I was caught 40 times.
Yeah.
So it didn't do me any bit of good. I didn't really make progress, but it was a humbling experience, and I felt I progressed. And this year was more of the skill of it, more of the technique, and learning and paying more attention, and actually getting a grasp of what's going on throughout the game, and what the pitchers are doing.